Okay. I am live broadcasting.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. I can go underneath that, your profile.
Yep.
Very funny, you know that. No, it was
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa.
overview. Okay. It should wrap me.
If not, you can go on YouTube.
Okay, it doesn't show there. Let me go in the party chat because it allows me to do it from there. Watch broadcast. Come on, sync up. Loading. Oh, I can go view on YouTube down here too. Wait, what the hell? Something. Okay, let me try going on my phone. Broadcast not in progress. You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes, it shows that black.
Blocked.
Yeah, because you're in a area where you can't record.
Yeah, I'll restart it.
No, hang on. Don't. I got it now. I got it on my phone. Okay, now I can hear you twice
Now you're watching?
I'm on my phone watching it, yes.
See the pitching style?
Yeah.
That's what my pitching style is.
Dang. They've done that one time to me too.
And I'll show you my
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Now it's saying. Showing anything. It's stupid. Oh, I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on here.
just watch it from your phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go back to doing.
I'll be batting too.
I think he has something to do. Now there's an internet symbol on it. What the hell? I'll reset that. Yeah, it has an internet symbol with a exclamation point.
Yeah, because my internet's kind of weak.
That's probably why it won't. That's probably why it ain't working.
You can watch it later.
Yeah, I'll watch it later. Hopefully it won't be like that.
I'll show you all my moves first. I'll show you that I'm a forkball. Plus, he's a left-hander.
The game's future star.
Play ball. Ball 4, take it over.
Digging in, Kevin Mendoza. He'll lead things off.
Okay, I show my forkball.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Mendoza.
Looped out toward third.
Okay, he may hit that one.
But he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Ready now.
Sure, my football again.
He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Okay,
And
strike.
strike down in the zone, 0-1. So guys, our visitors as they take the field following
My
a scoreless
14
top half.
fastball.
They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games
And
of
my
this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have
change.
signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Another fucking change. I got the Rookie of the Year award.
Mendoza stands at second with no outs.
Yeah, that's a base hit. Kind of sucks.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
A
Yeah,
first
Matty, without
strikeout.
question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
And I'll show you the option that I use for my controls. Beginner, pitching interface, classic. Pulse meter display, classic. And that's all it is. Fitting interface, I'll put that.
Oh, that sucked. Stupid spreader.
I got the 4-seam fastball, forkball, and then a falcon changeup. What's my last pitch gonna be?
Oh.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Nimmo becomes out number 2 this inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job.
Are you
there to
watching
exploit
it?
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle. Batting fourth.
Into the box, Johnny Pena. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs.
I'm gonna strike this batter out.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Oh shit, I'm batting now.
Mitch Adams steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Trying to pray at the same time. Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. High and deep to right. Nimmo going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Settling in now, Sean Lindner. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. No balls and 1 strike.
Okay, you got a hit of that. Okay.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate.
You get to 2 strikeouts already in the
sweep of a road series.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Ahmed Rosario becomes out number 2 this inning.
Number 16.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike.
Okay, I'm here.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball.
I'll do another football to see what it is.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So nothing happening this time around. So striding forward now, Mitch Adams, 0-for-1 here in the early going. He's set, here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run scores. The relay. Throw won't get him. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
I did a triple on that one.
Loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Now to the plate, Chet Cox. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak at last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Here's a fastball.
Getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently side like he is.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right
here.
Yeah,
messed up.
A lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate, Kevin Mendoza. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. Wave him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Brian Medeiros. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Davis on third with 2 out. Popped him up. Rodriguez over to his right, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4.
I haven't got that one yet.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a called strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the
Some
knees,
boss challenges you gotta do, make a home run or strike him out.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that's by
That's a football, 87 miles an hour.
He's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball.
That's a fastball.
The count 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Mitch Adams. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Thinking on me, okay.
Just subscribe to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Okay. Really impressive
1 out
right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that.
Rodriguez.
Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in, David Rodriguez.
The shortstop, David Rodriguez.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
Plus, I'm a switch hitter too.
I'm seeing.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Yes, this series.
Pops this
Are
one.
you a
Rodriguez
switch
ranging
hitter?
into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
I'm not even a pitcher.
No.
Ready for another chance?
Are you hitting right or left?
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No
But I
balls and a
bet
strike to count.
both hands, both ways.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
If you put it as an S, that means it's the switch hitter.
West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And
One of the trophies, you gotta make a home run on both sides of the plate.
Rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Yeah.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis.
Now batting, first base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on.
I forget which buttons which. Sometimes.
And he fouls this one off.
Sometimes I throw it to the wrong base.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
That gave me the forkball from hell.
Popped him up. Rosario is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Into the box
I'm just showing you my full game with them.
Really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Culberson is there, and there's out number 2. Stepping in, Brian Medeiros. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Rosario comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Ready once again, Mitch Adams. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Nimmo. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chet Cox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Melvin Rodriguez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Melvin Rodriguez.
The 3-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in once again, Brandon Nimmo.
I messed up on that one.
Last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away
On the
with
base.
fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Top
And
of the
we'll
7th,
see
I was
if he tries
batting.
to cheat to
I
something
got
to
the
save it.
double. I made it to him
Here's a
third.
late swing and a
I
miss,
was
strike
going to
2.
go to him home, and then I got tagged out. I should have stayed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Adams will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Pena.
Johnny.
And he just keeps rolling along as he
What,
starts
mine?
another batter out with strike 1.
Yep.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's
And
not the
he's
case.
not.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the
11
strikeouts in this one,
strikeouts.
and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
What?
In now, Sean Lintner. As the first pitch to him is
What,
in
me?
there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point.
Are you the one who's pitching?
Yeah.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. This one pretty well in the bag. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his
I'm on
guys
top,
gave him to take
bottom
some
of
the
the
pressure off. He's
8th
taken
right
that
now.
and pitched very effectively in this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty close.
Got him. As he just
15
continues to mow
strikeouts.
down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0 for 2
No
so far
walks.
in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Rosario is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
What?
Into the box, J.D. Davis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Well, let me check my stats, box score. Did they get any hits? They got 2 hits, so I got a 2-hit game already.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
The other team, he hit 2 of my balls.
Well, he's still having a perfect game because no one scored.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Pitching is easy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mitch Adams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Squared that one up just a little
now
late.
I'm batting on the left side
Bases
now.
are empty here with 2 men out.
What do you call yourself, Mitch Adams?
Yeah.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And he's fat. But he has the power. Fat hands.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Out.
Medeiros is there, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Cecil Ballard will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here.
They haven't took me out of the game yet.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
I'm gonna finish this game. And my name is Mitch Adams.
And it's even at 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but
that's
a
good name.
Another ball in.
Yeah.
Slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
14 strikeouts.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Kevin Mendoza. He'll swing and lift the ball.
Okay, that's strike 1.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one. But
one more out, and I have the perfect ending.
At the plate, Brian Medeiros. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
8-0 the final today. Gwinnett took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very...
Only 14 strikeouts, and then they only got two hits. Okay, it's loading. Did you see where I messed up on the base?
Yeah, oh crap, now it's got the internet thing again. I may have to change my end.
No. I'm gonna quit it, and then you can look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, probably a good idea.